These are the 2006 to 2007 Orion 7 hybrids, the second Orion 7 hybrids, the third low-floor hybrid buses, and the final order of Orion 7 old gens of New York City Transit, and the first order of buses for MTA Bus. Now their fleet numbers range from 6690 to 6905, while the MTA Bus fleet numbers range from 3500 to 3783, with 6690 to 6789, along with 3500 to 3599 being 2006 models, and 6790 to 6905, along with 3600 to 3783 being 2007 models. Also, 3563 is a notable unit because in 2013 it was converted to straight diesel as a test to see if it was practical to convert the rest of the hybrids into diesel as well, which I'll be explaining later on in this review. So, without further ado, let's hit the list of depots that received New York City Transit's second fleet of Orion 7 hybrids. Here we go! So 6690 to 6749 were delivered to Mother Clara Hill Depot, which was closed for rehabilitation in 2008 and reopened in 2015, replacing 126th Street Depot, while 6750 to 6789 were delivered to Manhattanville Depot. 6790 to 6847 were delivered to East New York Depot, while 6848 to 6905 were delivered to Casey Stengel Depot. Now, let's hit the list of depots that received MTA Bus Company's first fleet of Orion 7 hybrids. Here we go! So 3500 to 3524 were delivered to Baisley Park Depot, formerly known as Jamaica Bus Inc., while 3525 to 3549 were delivered to Spring Creek Depot, formerly known as Command Bus Company. 3550 to 3574 were delivered to JFK Depot, formerly known as Green Bus Lines, while 3575 to 3599 were delivered to Far Rockaway Depot, also formerly known as Green Bus Lines. 3600 to 3649 were delivered to LaGuardia Depot, formerly known as Charborough Coach Corp., while 3650 to 3715 were delivered to JFK Depot. 3716 to 3748 were also delivered to LaGuardia Depot, while 3749 to 3758 were delivered to Far Rockaway Depot. And last but not least, 3759 to 3783 were delivered to Baisley Park Depot. Though I'm not going to lie to you, LaGuardia Depot has been stepping up in their maintenance lately, so I'll give them that. Unfortunately, 3741, 3548, and 6853 were written off due to separate fire-related incidents. So these Orion 7 hybrids are pretty much the same as the units from the previous delivery. Unlike the 2002 to 2005 Orion 7 hybrids, these units are Generation 2 models and came with vast updates and improvements, such as the Illuminator Titan destination signs and Irwin i300 seats with padded inserts, and were also the last Orion 7s to feature the slanted window, as seen in this beautiful photo of 6894. And these Orion 7 hybrids, with the exception of 3563, signify the use of the Cummins ISB engine with the Bay Hybrid Drive system, which sounds like this. Now 3563 is a special unit because in 2013 it was converted to straight diesel and was evaluated to see if it was practical to convert the rest of the hybrids into diesel as well. This idea came about because the hybrid components experience a higher failure rate as the buses age, and also some of the routes operated by MTA Bus have conditions where the full potential of the hybrids isn't reached. Now 3563 signifies the use of the Cummins ISL engine with the Allison World B400R transmission, which sounds like this. Now I'm not alone in this review. Let's hear what other fellow transit fans have to say.
How you doing, rail fans of the world? This is Josh Master with what I think of these buses, first edition. Now, what I think of the Orion 7 hybrids, the 2006 to 2007 version, is that there is something about that type of engine sound that makes me want to get on the bus every time. And I live around the Q49 and 72, which both routes uses Orion 7 old gen hybrids. I mean, I go off every time I hear that sound engine. Next gens kind of sound similar, but to be honest, it got nothing compared to the old gens. Like, from my perspective, the old gens got more bass, especially when you're sitting on the back of the bus, which I did on the 44 back when Casey Stengel had old gens and living back in Castle Hill. But I think they got rid of them when the next gens came around. But the only thing I like about the old gens is the engine, the sound engine. Plus, at my nearby depot, which is LaGuardia, they have more Orion 7 old gens at that depot, which outruns the numbers of how many buses at LaGuardia that they have, like Excelsiors, Next Gens 2005, old gens from Fresh Pond, and MCIs. Even though those are express buses, it still counts. I hope the MTA does not get rid of the Orion 7 old gens, but they will eventually. Hopefully they'll still be around when I start working as a bus operator in 2023, but I think by that time it'll be gone. I mean, I first rode that bus on the 72 and gonna end it driving the 72. So this has been Josh Master with what I think of these buses, first edition, and I hope I can do this interview again next time soon. Thanks for listening and have a nice day.
Alright, so here are my thoughts of the mid to late 2006, 2007 old gen Orion 7 hybrids. They were the first unified order of the MTA with both the New York City Transit Division and the MTA Bus Division. The MTA bus units are numbered 3500 to 3783, and units for New York City Transit are numbered 6690 to 6905. It was the third and the last order for the New York City Transit Division, and it's the first and only old gen order for the MTA Bus Division. I gotta say, the MTA outdid themselves with that order. It has slightly better improvements from the previous orders of the old gen hybrids, such as illuminator destination signs are much improved. The side destination sign is a lot bigger. So, full destination instead of flash. One flash, two flash. But does less flashing. So you use destination, then video, or destination, cross town. That is a first for that fast improvement, as sounds a lot slightly different from the last two. It sounds a little quieter, but at the same time, some sound more like towards diesels in a way. 3563 is hard to look for because after it was totaled, it was converted to a full diesel bus, which featured a Cummins ISL engine with an Allison 400R transmission. I saw it twice. I thought it sounds pretty cool without the buzzing sound that your typical hybrid does. But you know, knowing them, since the newer buses are on the way, you're here today, gone tomorrow, gone next week, or gone eventually. You just have to see those old gen Orion 7 hybrids goes. But the coolest part for some of the MTA bus divisions, some have those sexy Alcora rims and then they switch back to the plain rims. So it's that to see them go. Some cases it has been forgotten, some cases they have been remembered as the complete of the old gen Orion 7 hybrids.
So as for these Orion 7 hybrids, they're a great fleet, and they're pretty much the same as the 2002 to 2005 Orion 7 hybrids, with some slight upgrades and improvements, with the exception of some nitpicks and criticisms from some passengers, drivers, mechanics, and of course transit and bus fans, but overall, they're well received by the public, and these are also my personal favorite fleet of Orion 7 hybrids. In my personal opinion, they're a lot better than the Orion 7 shitcan, NGs, but hey, that's just how I feel. As you can see, these Orion 7s were later given the white back and decal scheme, while some units were given a rather funky scheme without the blue stripe on the front, which I personally think looks hideous, but though at the same time, it does look decent when it's clean and the decals aren't rushed. And before I forget, these are also the last buses to be delivered with the black back scheme, which I think made them look a lot better. But it is what it is. With the recent retirement of the 2002 to 2005 Orion 7 hybrids, and the retirement of these units currently underway, our best bet is to enjoy these Orion 7s while they're still around. It is currently unknown if they're going to preserve one of these units, so until then, we just have to wait and see what happens. But I'm interested in seeing what the future holds for these Orion 7 hybrids. So as for these Orion 7 hybrids, get your rides in ASAP, because before you know it, they'll be out of here. And once they finally retire, They'll always be known as New York City Transit's last fleet and MTA Bus Company's first fleet of Orion 7 old-gen hybrids. So with that said, this is Kal-El, and thanks for watching.